Ooh, guess what? I'm here slightly early to read some of the alerts that were between streams. We got subscriptions from Total PvP, XD Symphony, Clockwork Clementine, Typo Grammar, Wicked 3DS, Spinach Rap, Vescucci, F1 Restripe, Kaze Umitomas, FM McLeod. Those were the ones that were between the scenes. And now you also get, hold on, let's get a button here. You also get it slightly, oh wait, well now it's not early. I was like, oh man, and now it's gonna start slightly early, but the truth is it started on time. Good morning, everybody. And welcome to Breakfast Stream. Fingers crossed edition. That's what I'm gonna call it, fingers crossed edition, because we hope it works. Also, after last stream, I think it would have been a crime not to have bought Raisin Toast. So yes, we do in fact have some
We both have Raisin Toast.
We both have Raisin Toast.
I just have jam. So.
I didn't put anything on mine because, like, it's cinnamon Raisin Toast. It seems fine. Like, you don't really need... Oh yeah, and everyone's like, oh my god, the beard... Yeah, the beard's gone. Yeah.
He shaved it to a mustache the other day. No.
Yeah, the vlog in which I have both a mustache and move to clean shaven, is coming out today at 3 p.m. So you have to catch that. But yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Chaz.
Praise Jesus, hallelujah. Chaz was not. Chaz was a very outspoken person against the facial hair movement here, and that's fine. It's fine. I honestly, it's good to be back. It really is. Like, my issue is that I had to keep playing with it. And yeah, like, it's weird. You go your entire life and you look like this, and that's just normal. And like, you don't feel like baby face. But then you grow facial hair for like a month, and you get used to that. And as soon as I had finished shaving, I looked in the mirror and I was like, it felt like I went back in time 10 years. It was wild. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. Anyway, so our internet woes are not fixed quite yet, but no. We had our ISP come out yesterday.
Not that that was any use.
Strong opinions over here. Had our ISP come out and take a look at things. They said that it seems likely that the problem is not with us, it's with the neighborhood.
And that our neighbors are also having problems.
And that they wouldn't know this.
Yeah. Because
this problem is it's a major problem. It's just that, you know, when you're like, hey, Linda, look what Becky posted on Facebook, you're not going to know. Yeah. You know. But I'm going to know when I'm like, oh, this video should take 20 minutes to upload and it's taking 3 hours. So that's why no one's probably called it in.
I mean, all he did was he came out, he did something where it connects to the house, and then he came inside and was like, yup, and then he left.
I like the idea that he walked in our house and just went, yep, and then left. No other introduction. But yeah, I'm hopeful. You know, that he said that they'd have the mainline guys come out and take a look at it. So whatever that means, you know, there's hopefully going to be people this week that do some sort of repair. But I'll tell you one thing: if the internet's not working by the end of the week, like, good God, of course, yeah, I am calling again and being like, hey, fix this. It's kind of important. It's kind of important. You know, I'm not the user that's just like, Becky, look what Linda, or was it Linda, look what Becky? I don't know. He got divorced and remarried to the other person like 10 times, and now it's very confusing for Facebook. So that's why we gotta get it working.
How's your dry toast?
It's actually fine. It doesn't, like, it would benefit from butter, but butter's like the one thing I'm not putting on toast.
Jam? Apple jam is good on there.
Well, maybe. Also, I made myself 4. I normally make myself 2 slices, but like, I mean, you guys see this. They're so tiny. You know, and I get that I have big hands, but like, come on. That's like a baby toast. Also, shout out to Thomas. We bought this specifically because it was Thomas brand. There were other brands there that we could have chosen, but we went with the Thomas brand for solidarity with our friend, and also because it was the cheapest one. So thank you. Thomas says, oh.
I was hella good news.
Yeah. Alternatively, Thomas, if you want to make actual raisin bread, bring it to ChefCon. Thomas says, I'm cheap and tasty. Yeah, if you want to bring it, you just do that. We'll consume it. You could, if you do, feel free to make the bread bigger than this.
Hi, Kippy.
This is like child-sized bread.
Hi, Kippies.
Not sure why.
Hi, you are good Kippies.
You coming up, bud? Come here. Yay.
Hi.
Hi, pal. Oh, you're a good boy. Cats have been good. Oh, man. So,
Bye.
Did you guys know, I don't even know if you knew this. This is like brand new information coming out. Did you know that Christmas is in 2 weeks? Like, it's literal insanity. Oh God. You'll break the stream today.
Why?
I mean, that you actually could. I don't know. It's possible. Back-to-back 1500 bits from Fossick Stream. Must break stream with raisin toast. Also, F for the beard. As everyone pay their respects for the beard. Thank you, Fossick. And then another 1500 bits from Patrick Tracy. Hopefully this doesn't crash the stream. Also, Mal, congratulations on the Mythic and that Magic pack.
Thank you.
I was not too surprised.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was funny. I was like, of course this would happen.
Uh-huh.
And you got a holo.
Yeah.
It could have only got better if you were like, I have a Mythic and a holo Mythic. Thank you.
Stream go down?
No. They're saying F. You thought the stream went down. No,
Oh.
The stream is up. They're paying respects for the beard.
Oh, okay.
Now just looked up and saw F and was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Jess says, no, I'm glad it's dead. Thank you for the bits, Patrick. Also, we've got 200 bits from Satsy for Babyface Steven. That's me. And 100 bits from BC 2014. Been a few weeks since I've got to one of these lives. Hopefully Peggy will stay out of the wires and Wi-Fi. That's what we're hoping for today. It seems it's a huge toss-up. That's the thing. Like, you don't know if the stream is going to go down 8 times or if it's going to be perfect. So, don't know. Hopefully we can get through this week, and then the mainline guys will come touch the wires in the ground and everything will be good again. Hopefully. Also got subscriptions from Alaya Veo, Purple Dragon 95, and Baster earns the plus. It says, I don't know why this is just showing up, but hi. Congrats on the plus. Jolly Roger Gay subscribes. And we've also got other people earning their plus today. Captain Blargy, Breakfast Stream, woo! And Clockwork Clementine, back at it again at Krispy Kreme. It's your boy. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, so far, knock on Kepler, the stream health is nice and green. So we'll hope that that things stay that way.
You've made it through one piece of your toast.
There are raisins in my toast. Raisin toast at Waffle House.
Is it Lugalot? Lugalot, thank you. 1,500 bits. Here are some raisins to appease Peggy. Peggy has been appeased. Every once in a while, Peggy raises her head and looks around and says, "What wires can I eat?"
No, she says, "Oh, wee!"
I almost choked and died.
You okay?
Yeah, I was worried. I was like, oh God, I don't want to die live on camera. I want to die off screen, alone in a room. Woo! Woo! Thank you, Luke, a lot. Also, I want to let everyone know that last stream, there was, if you missed last stream, I'm sorry, you should really catch the VOD when you can. Raisin Toast was a theme, along with Death of the Stream. And we talked about how Mallory had made her own mock-up of the bit alert that she really wanted.
It was everything I wanted in a bit alert.
And then I launched the the bit alert, because the highest bit alerts went was 1,000, and there was occasions where people were giving more than 1,000. I said, well, I want those people to be able to have something unique for them. So we launched the 1,500 bit alert, and that's the raisins in your toast, which you've already seen a few times this morning. That being said, I decided to add Mallory's alert, and just so you're aware, because, and this was actually from the chat, because Mallory's tried and got close but wasn't quite there, we decided to set her alert at 1,400. So I think it's between 1,400 and 1,500 is Mallory's alert, and I wanted to make it similar but not quite right. It worked out. It worked out okay. Just so people know where that is, and aren't gonna say, did you add it? Yes. Yeah. We after so many people wanted it, we did decide to add it. Also, I think that one I did kind of burn. I think it doesn't look very burnt,
but it is.
But it's one of those things that, like, because it's got like
Raisins in my toast. Raisin toast at Waffle House.
This is gonna be some good curse content. Luke, a lot, thank you. 1,400 bits for a demonstration of Mal's alert. It has been demonstrated.
Raisins in my toast. Raisin toast at Waffle House.
Thank you, Satsy. Gosh, we're like 10 minutes in. I'm not supposed to cry until like the 20-minute mark. Thank you, Satsy, for another wonderful. Captain Mario says curse stream now. Peggy be gone. Peggy be gone. Peggy. Oh God. I need to somehow make a version where, like, it's the song, but it's just the sampling of Peggy's voice. So it's a
Kepler's very upset about
I'm sorry,
that.
sweetheart. You don't. Just randomly in September we started doing these things, and you're like, oh, good, more lap cuddle time, and now it's all become cursed and awful. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Also got 100 bits from this person needs coffee. The last stream was hilarious. Well, we're looking pretty good.
Raisins in my toast. Raisin toast at Waffle House.
Looking pretty good for this one. Another 1,400 bits from Existential Joker. Thank you. I'm glad that you like what I did. Because I really wanted it to encapsulate the close but not quite mentality. And there was a lot of different ways that I could do that, but I thought that changing that audio to be like that would be... I'm sorry, and it was great. It's really great. Auto-tuning it like that would be fun, but Existential Joker, thank you. We've also got... we got three pluses? I think we got 3 pluses. Girl with Hat earns the plus and says, just got my toasted everything bagel and coffee to join you this morning. That is the best way to watch the show, in my opinion, is with...
A bagel and coffee?
Well, it's with coffee and something.
Yeah.
Bagel's a good choice. Also, is Nightbot earned their plus, thanks to Patrick Tracy gifting a sub. Thank you, Patrick. And Alxme gifts a sub to TS Jonte. And I just... Now, so that puts Thomas with a plus also, I think. Thank you, Alxme. So many pluses. So many pluses. I'm one toast down.
One toast
I'm
down.
I'm one toast deep. One deep into this toast. Also, I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Raisins in my toast. Raisin toast at Waffle House.
I think people like yours better than mine.
It's superior.
It's possible.
I spent more time on mine than you spent on yours.
To be fair, I know what I'm doing, so I can just do it. Yours,
Who can say?
who could say?
Really?
Who could say? 1,400 more bits from Patrick Tracy. Says, Existential Joker had an idea to make a Peggy alert at 2033. Oh my god, that's perfect. I mean, I'll have to actually, make it, but that is obviously...
A good idea.
That's a good idea, because that's the year that she returns. That's the year that she breaks out of the internet. Comes to your doorstep. Yeah, that's great. Patrick, thanks. Also, 251 bits from Peach Macaron. I don't have enough bits for Raisin Toast or Cursed Raisin Toast, but please, have these bits. Peach, I appreciate it. Thank you. That's apparently the name now. There's Raisin Toast and Cursed Raisin Toast.
Mm-hmm.
So
I like those names.
So people, I'm assuming, have been playing Smash a little bit. We've been playing Smash a little bit. Obviously, World of Light. But also, we've been just trying to unlock characters in the meantime, and we've got it done. We got all the characters done. It was rough. If you're playing World of Light, you're unlocking those characters more easily than if you're playing Smash Battles.
Yeah.
Like, no questions asked. Because World of Light is like, I don't know, like a level equivalent for CPU, like level 5?
I don't know, maybe?
And the Challenger approaching feels like level 9. I also read some accounts of people talking about how as the game went on, like the more unlocks you got, the harder they got.
That's how I felt.
Did you feel that way? So like at the beginning when it's like Challenger approaching, they're like level 6. And then the further you get, by the time you're trying to get the last one, they're like level 9. So yeah, that's possible. So Zach Choman says World of Light is the way to go. Well, it's slower for sure.
Because you have all those other battles.
It will take. I mean, if you go World of Light, it's going to take you. If you wanted to get everyone, I think World of Light's like 20 hours or something. So it's going to take you forever to get them, but they're easier to get. So I don't know. I guess it depends. Like if you're struggling on the Challenger approaching battles, just know that you can do World of Light, and it's considerably easier from my experience.
Classic mode is also an option.
Yeah, and I haven't done classic mode, but that's apparently also available. Now, the way Mount and I did it is totally cheese the system, but it's, in my opinion, it's because like I want the characters. Darn it, just give me the characters. We'd open up the game, do a what I'm doing is I'm doing a 2-stock match, 1v1 with a CPU. And after that, I'll get the Challenger. Beat the Challenger, hopefully. And then I just hit the home button, close the software, and reopen it. Because there's a 10-minute cooldown timer. And if you wait on that 10-minute cooldown timer, you're going to have to play like 5 matches to get a Challenger approaching. So I would just keep going. And there's also the Challengers come back if you don't win.
Yeah,
in
eventually.
the game section, but that takes longer.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because we have them all now. I mean, technically, Mal, you're missing like 2.
Yeah, 2.
But you'll have them today, so it's irrelevant. And we wanted to make sure that we got those characters before ChefCon because we'd like to do some Smash content and have everyone available. So,
And I just got my download code for the Piranha Plant.
Petey Piranha. Well, he's not Petey Piranha, but
He should be.
he should be. You know, you could fight Petey Piranha.
Yeah.
Remember that in Brawl?
Yeah.
In Subspace, that's how it starts.
I think that is one of his moves, actually. As he pulls out one of those cages and... Because it's Peach and Zelda in it, right? Based on whichever one you save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. You have to break the cages.
His final smash is Petey.
Yeah. You whichever cage you break, you go from there. And that's how you decide where you're
Cyberlinks
going.
wants to know, how do you get the code? If you buy it before the end of January,
Something like that.
you, if you have the cart you, like, do the plus on the main menu, and then you go to, like, Nintendo points and add it to your Nintendo points, and then at some point in your email you will get the code. And mine took a while.
If you buy the game digitally,
Yeah.
you just will get an email. Like, because you have to have a Nintendo account in
Yeah.
order to buy on the eShop.
But if you have a
And
actual
it takes a
cart,
few days.
you have to link it.
Because I got it at launch, and
Yeah.
I obviously because of that I got mine first. And it took like 2 days, something like that.
Jonathan asks, was Mal playing in Japanese on the vlog yesterday? Yes. One of the other things you can do to change that cooldown timer is switch languages. It takes longer because it has to restart, and it takes longer to do that. But I had been doing that originally, and I was enjoying playing in Japanese, so I left it for a while until I had to go change some other system stuff, like battle stuff, and I didn't know what it said. But it was kind of nice to, like, hear Isabel's Japanese name, and, like, a lot of things are still in English with the announcer. But some of the characters, like a couple characters, do change names, and that's different. So it's fun. Also, like, you know, practicing Japanese.
One thing that's been weird, I'm really curious, really curious if anyone else has experienced this. Our game has crashed, which is wild. Like, first-party Nintendo game, I don't know if I've ever seen a first-party Nintendo game crash. But we've experienced a crash or two in World of Light. Haven't had any just in normal Smash battles, but we've run into the problem, just playing World of Light, which is not ideal for the Let's Play, obviously, but because other saves happening all the time, we haven't really missed anything. It's just like we would have to restart a battle, but yeah, that's interesting because we recorded some World of Light yesterday.
Yeah.
And we ran into crashes. So I didn't know if anyone else had run into that. If you did run into it, I'm really curious if you are playing a digital version or a physical version. Because we're obviously playing on a digital version, and I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it. So, I don't know. But again, we didn't lose any progress.
Just the battle we were in.
It doesn't delete anything, and again, it's auto-saving all the time, which is nice. But I just thought that was real weird, so we'll just have to...
Someone says, no
see what
crashes
happens.
for me, but the color palette changes take a long time to load. Mine do too.
Yeah.
Like, when we were playing, I was like, I'd have to sit there and be like, alright, I know it's the second one of Villager I like to be with the pink hair. So I'd switch it, and like, we'd get out of that menu before it even ever showed up.
Yeah, that seems to be pretty common. But, I don't know. My theory is that I'm having issues with the digital version, possibly because of, like, the storage media. Because it's not stored directly on the Switch. At least I don't think so. No, it couldn't be. I don't think it could be. There's other games that were there first. So it's stored on the SD card. And it's a good SD card. It's just... I don't know if that's affecting anything. It's not reading it directly off of the off of the cart.
Ouch.
Ouch. Let's look at a few more alerts here. 100 bits from Existential Joker. How about 1600 bits for a 16 alert? Maybe. I need to. I'm actually not quite there in making the Extra Life videos yet, but I'm still working on them. I'm trying to get all the Extra Life videos done before we start posting them, which will probably be January. And it's
taking a while.
It's taking a while. It took me. It ended up taking 19 and a half hours to export the last one I did, which was Mario Party 4, I think.
I think so.
Because I'm working from the Twitch VOD download, which is like super heavily compressed. So by the time I make a change and then re-export it, it seriously took, because it's like a 65-minute video,
yeah.
It took 19 and a half hours to export.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun. That's one of the reasons we gotta wait until
Raisins in my toast. Raisin toast.
it's the normal one. It's the normal one. That's one of the reasons that it's gonna wait until January before
you release it.
Yeah, because it takes forever to get them out. Existential Joker with 1500 bits. Not sure which version of Toast I like better. Well, thank you for the bits, and I gotta admit they're both great because the song on its in and of itself is amazing.
Yeah.
But also to hear it cursed is not bad either. So you can't go wrong with Raisin Toast. I've always loved Raisin Toast also.
I'm not a big fan of raisins.
I know. It's sad because I would get Raisin Toast and stuff
I know.
at Waffle House, It's just good stuff. Anyway, also, we got 100 bits from Quack Team James. Hey, Stephen and Mal, love watching the streams. Can I get a 16 for the road? Love you guys.
There are raisins in my toast. Raisin toast at Waffle House.
I think it's funny how I was about to say 16, but instead Raisin Toast was like, did anyone say Raisin Toast? And I'm like, no, it's 16. Raisin Toast?
That's not how it goes. 16!
16! I'll work on it. I'm gonna have to pull, I'll have to get the game out and do like a raw feed of the audio so I can...
So you have it.
that pristine quality. Thank you, Quack Team James, for the bits. And then also, of course, Luke-A-Lot coming in with 10,000 bits. Did someone say a bit war? Luke-A-Lot, I think you may have won said bit war. I don't know where we are on bits, but it sounds like sounds pretty good on the bit war there. Thank you, I appreciate that sincerely. And also, I think it's funny that bit wars on our Twitch channel are fought with
toast.
Raisin Toast. People will remember the bloody war. There's blood and raisins everywhere. Just as far as the eye can see. Thank you, Luke-A-Lot. Sincerely appreciate it. Also, 100 bits for Patrick Tracy. I want the #1 spot. That's where this started. There were people vying for this war, and then Luke-A-Lot says, Raisin Toast. I got it. And then 240 bits from Vidrio7. Hey, Steven, is demonetization still an issue for you guys? Yes, occasionally. Honestly, we talked about it, I think, on the stream not too long ago. All the stuff that came out about Nintendo and how they're like, yeah, you can make content, and they did it in a very they timed it well because they were doing it before Smash Ultimate. That helps a lot. We don't really have many issues with Nintendo these days. Partially from being brand ambassadors,
yeah.
which has given us some leeway. But we'll still run into content claims occasionally. And Steven Plays is actually a managed channel, so it's harder for that to happen. It's just, if it happens, it's more severe because we don't get anything automatically through the system. We get it because someone literally came to the video and said, this is mine. So... in that sense, that's not good, but like as far as demonetization, it's certainly, God knows, better than it was. I think it was February of this year? I think it was February this year where I have screenshots on my computer from how bad demonetization was.
Yeah.
And how it was like yellow, 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 yellow. Another big thing that they changed because so recently Dan's been doing our videos for a while, our Stephen Plays videos, and I started getting him to do thumbnails, and I think he started doing thumbnails for Resident Evil, and some of the first thumbnails he submitted, I was like, oh, we can't use these. He goes, why? I said, they have a gun in them. He's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, they have a gun in the thumbnail. We can't use a gun in the thumbnail. Mm-hmm. And he's like, but you can monetize the game. And I was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. He's like, and in the game you use guns and you blow off monsters' heads. And I was like, yep. Mm-hmm. He's like, but you can't put a gun in the thumbnail. And I'm like, yep. He goes, okay. He's like, noted. Mm-hmm. So he had to like keep that in mind while he was making, other thumbnails. Mm-hmm. And then he submitted one that had a monster, and I was like, oh, yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that. And he's like, what's wrong with that one? I was like, that one is too grotesque. He's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. I was like, there will be occasions when we can use a monster, but if it's like dripping blood or something like that, I said, that's ground for demonetization. Yeah. And he's like, oh my god. So there's all these like weird rules that are like innate subconscious because I've been on YouTube for so long, that I had to explain to Dan. Mm-hmm. And he's been doing good now. It's just one of those situations that,
he wasn't sure. And, yeah.
It's a weird minefield. So like demonetization it's an issue, but only if you don't know what you're doing, kind of. Yeah. And like there can still be issues pop up, but like I think the thing that's dumb is that like you have to avoid using guns in the thumbnail, and you have to avoid blood possibly in the thumbnail. Yeah. And for a while, one of the big issues was you could not include the word dead in the title. Made episodes of The Walking Dead real hard to post. Yeah. Yeah. What time is it?
9:30? What do you think it is?
It could possibly be the ISP, maybe? Yeah, you can just double check. Satsy wrote, Peggy, no.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, check with them and see what's up. No one calls. Ever. No one ever calls. They just show up. Just call. What now?
Well, yours is too.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Why don't we wrap up the thing?
You go do that.
And you'll take care of things?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna, Oh no, that's my I'm in the dark now because the way this works normally is Mal airplays the chat to the television, but she's using her computer for the test. So this is happening. I have no way of seeing the chat. Here's what let's do. Let's start wrapping this up. It's 9:30 anyway. Sometimes these things happen. I'll pull up chats elsewhere. Let me see here. Seriously though, just like call. Just call. Jesus. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, I pulled up the chat. How do I pop this out? There we go. All right, now I can at least see this. What an interesting morning it has become. I'll say that. Anyway, hey, I gotta say though, right this second, the stream stayed green for the entire thing. So that's good, I guess. It's just one of those situations that like there is a problem. So like we gotta get this problem solved. So as soon as this Patreon ticker is done, I'm gonna end the stream, see if I can give any input that's gonna make sure that you guys have no idea how loud that is. They're never gonna come back. Don't you know what's going on? They'll never come back. They're never gonna fix anything. They'll never come back. Oh my god. 3 months from Luca 18. Thank you, Luca, earning the plus. 819 bits from Existential Joker. Not fighting Luke, just unlocking my next bit patch. Thank you, Existential Joker. Got Alxame gifting a sub to Motion Dan, 3 months. Thank you, Alxame. Dan, you got the plus. 1400 bits from Troop Captain 97. Guest starring the ISP guy. Andromeda 369, also 1400 bits while the ISP guy is here. And 100 bits from Andromeda 369. Sorry, Steven. Thank you all. I sincerely appreciate it. Obviously, it's. I'm gonna go now and make sure that I can give information that helps this exist. Things were functional today. Big shrug. We will see you guys Thursday at 9. Have a good one.